Yes guys, welcome back to the Premier League predictions here on FK Sports. Remember to comment down your predictions for this match week. Give me the chance of winning a £5 gift card if you get the most correct predictions in the comments, and of course register a point towards your overall tally. Whoever wins the most game weeks by the end of the season wins a big prize. Enjoy the video, boys. Yes boys, welcome back to the FK Sports and welcome to a new series here on the channel, man. The Premier League predictions. As you'll know by the intro, get involved in the comments with your predictions for this match week, game week 20. And without further ado, let's jump into the video, man. Quick disclaimer as well, boys, apologies for the bad lighting in the background. The lighting mostly should be okay, but there's a little bit of a patch of lighting from the window on the back of me there, so apologies for that. I will have that fixed for next episode. At the minute, with the new house move, still figuring things out lighting wise and stuff as well, so hopefully it doesn't look too bad. First prediction of the game week then, boys, we've got Tottenham Newcastle, man. The 12:30 early kickoff on Saturday. Now obviously Newcastle right now, man, they have been flying recently, absolutely flying. Alexander Isak for me looks like the best striker in the league. I know a lot of people think that as well. I mean, he is, how good is he right now? I've seen him obviously against my team Manchester United the other night, and the way he was like dribbling with the ball for a quite lanky, like tall player, absolutely amazing, man. And obviously we know he's a clinical goal scorer as well. So Newcastle didn't start the season well. Isak, you know, was having an average season, not a great season up to the last like kind of 7-8 weeks or so, but he's just hit a new level, man. And for that reason, I'm backing Newcastle to win this, man. Obviously Spurs, we know, and he's being a bit stubborn. He's not wanting to change anything he's doing. He's naive is what many people are saying. And obviously Tottenham are, you know, they're suffering right now, man. They're losing a lot of games, dropping down that table, man. And yeah, as I say, my prediction for this game, Newcastle 3, Tottenham 2. Alright boys, so we've got Bournemouth, Everton then, the first 3 o'clock on Saturday. For this one, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. We're going to go with an Everton win. Alright, that might sound crazy, I know, but I find every single one of these predictions every week, there's always some shock result, right? And I think this week Everton are actually going to get a win. So I'm going to say Everton 2, Bournemouth 1. Now, Bournemouth are a quality side this year. Really, really, really good. And there's no surprise if Bournemouth win this game. You got to stick your neck out sometimes, boys, and just go for a very obscure result where not a lot of people are going to think it. So Bournemouth 1, Everton 2. Maybe not a lot of logic in that one, considering where Everton are and considering where Bournemouth are. Bournemouth are overachieving this season, having a great year. But yeah, I'm saying Bournemouth 1, Everton 2, man. Alright, boys, so Aston Villa, Leicester then, man. Now, obviously, we know Aston Villa, they're having a mixed season, to say the least. Obviously, they are involved with Champions League football this year, which does affect squads and stuff as well, and can dip into their league form and stuff as well. So, understandable. But I think with this one, Aston Villa, I do expect to get the win. Leicester City, obviously, under Van Nistelrooy now. I think they will go down. I do. So, I'm going to be saying in this game, Aston Villa 2, Leicester City 0. Now, Crystal Palace Chelsea, boys, alright? This is an interesting one, alright? Because Palace, obviously, we know, we're not having a great year. They finished the season last year under Glasner very, very well, but this year they just haven't kicked on from that. Having a poor year. However, they've still got quality players on their day that can hurt teams. The right back Munoz is a good player. Eze is a good player. They've got players that can hurt opponents if the opponents let them. Now, Chelsea recently, obviously, were chasing Liverpool at the top of the pack, man, for many, many weeks. However, recently in the last 2 games, they've lost both. So, losing to Ipswich in a surprise 2-0 loss the other night, and then obviously losing to Fulham last week as well on Boxing Day. So, Chelsea, listen, I think they'll get a comfortable top 4, but I think a lot of us knew, even when they were like 2 points behind Liverpool, that realistically, yes, they're in the title race technically, but they were always going to fall off a little bit. So, and that's happened. So, yeah, I feel like Chelsea, they're having a great year, you know, and they're going to get, comfortable top 4. For this game, though, I am going to go with a draw. I'm going to say Chelsea 1, Palace 1. Southampton against Brentford then, boys. I'm going to go for a Brentford win, man. I don't see anything other than a Brentford win. Southampton, yet again, like Leicester, another team that I predict to go down this year. Just, yeah, they just don't score enough goals, Southampton. They're very, very poor defensively. The way, obviously, Russell Martin has them playing, they're very naive, man, the way they play. I'm all for sticking to your laurels, but at times when you're down there fighting out in the relegation zone, you need points. Gifting teams goals by the way you play it from the back, when most of your players aren't good enough to do it. You know, it's, yeah, you need adaptability in the Premier League, and Southampton just don't do that, man. For me, this game, Southampton lose, and I'm going to say Southampton 1, Brentford 3. Manchester City against West Ham there, boys. Keep this one short and sweet. I'm going to go with a 2-1 Man City win. Yet again, I don't expect Man City to be their fluid best, like they haven't been for the last couple of months, to be honest, but I do expect them to beat West Ham. So as I say, I'm going to go with a 2-1 Man City win. Yet again, not very convincing. City, you know, dropped so many points recently, but even when they do get the odd win, like the other day when they won a game, they don't even, yeah, it's not convincing, man. They're nowhere near the team they can be. But yeah, I expect them to win this. I'm going to go City 2, West Ham 1. Now, the half-5 kickoff on Saturday night, boys. It's Brighton at home to Arsenal at the Amex Stadium, man. For me, with this one, I'm going to say a draw. I'm going to say Brighton 2, Arsenal 2. Get my prediction in on that one early. Both teams, both very good teams. Arsenal, obviously, yes, the Bukayo Saka thing is going to be a major problem. And, I mean, you boys know, man, if you see my Premier League prediction video at the very start of this year, I predicted Arsenal to win the league. I thought City would drop off a little bit this year, and I thought Arsenal would take the advantage because they've been the team, in the ascendancy the last couple of years that have been toe-to-toe with Man City challenging for the league. Obviously, that's not happened. Liverpool have took the advantage of the Man City slip, and they're on track for winning the league. Arsenal, I expect, a comfortable top 4 finish for them. Losing Saka, what is it, for maybe 68 weeks, I think I'm hearing. That is a problem. Definitely is a problem for them, 100%. He's their best player, so, alongside Odegaard. So yeah, of course, he's a big miss, boys. You're going to miss him. But I still expect Arsenal to be able to get a point out of this game. We know Brighton, they're a good side, man. A lot of good players in that team, and they're coached well. But, yeah, for me, for this one, I'm going to go with Brighton 2. Arsenal 2. Moving over to the Sunday then, alright? We've got Fulham, Ipswich. Now, is Ipswich, they had a big shock home win over Chelsea in the last game, in game week 19. Are they going to go and get another win? Over the Fulham side, which yet again, they're not having a bad year. They're steady there in mid-table. They're a team with a lot of quality players. Robinson's probably been the best left back in the league this year. He's been phenomenal. The amount of assists and just goal contributions he's had. Fulham's attack is very left side predominant. Yeah, I think with this one, I'm going to say a draw. I'm going to say Ipswich 1, Fulham 1 in a game where, yeah, I can see both teams scoring, but a draw just seems the right result. I think Ipswich will be confident, rightly so, obviously beating Chelsea in the last time out. So yeah, I'm gonna go 1-1 draw on this one, man. Alright, we got the big fixture, man. We got the big fixture. Manchester United fan footy here. What's he gonna say? Well, we got Liverpool, Manchester United, man. 4:30 Super Sunday at Anfield. What am I saying? Well, I'm not gonna come on here and say United win. I'm not gonna come on here and say United the draw, boys. It's gonna be a loss, isn't it? Let's be honest. I hate being defeatist, I really do. Loads of times I do these prediction videos, boys, in the past. It's always been, even if I think it's going to be a very tough game for United, I always try and back my team, man, and, say we're going to win. But I can't be blinded, and we know how good Liverpool are this year. They're big favourites for the league, and rightly so. The way they're playing is just amazing, and the only thing I would say, you look on football Twitter, you look around, you see people saying, it's going to be 4-5-0 to Liverpool, it's going to be 7-0, bring back Ten Hag vibes again. I don't think it will be. I think our players, listen, I don't think we're going to get anything out of the game. I'm not, deluded or blinded by my club bias, but I think my prediction is 2-1 to Liverpool on Sunday. I think they're going to have to grind it out because I think we're going to be, because of the weak mentality they've got, they can get up for games like this, but not for the regular games of the season, like your Bournemouth, your Forest, your other teams. So this is why I believe, boys, that we're not going to get smacked on Sunday, man. It might be famous last words, if it happens on Sunday, boys, get back to this video and rinse me in the comments, man. By all means, I'm here for it. I'll take it. But at this point in time, on Thursday afternoon, 3 days before the game, I'm gonna say Liverpool 2, Man United 1. And the final match of the game week, boys, Monday Night Football, it's Wolves at home to Nottingham Forest, man. Now, how good have Nottingham Forest been this year? I think this is a very interesting dynamic to this game because obviously we know how good Forest are this year, and they're fighting right now for, certainly a European place, but at the minute they're in a Champions League place, man, and we're halfway through the league season. Wolves, on the other hand, they bring an interesting dynamic into the game as well because they're obviously under a new coach. They're having a very poor year in terms of league position, but that might soon change considering they've brought in the new manager, Vitor Pereira, and with his new ideas, and obviously the manager bounce they might get from him, and obviously they've went and beat Manchester United, my team. They're 2-0 last week as well, so they should come into the game with confidence. I do expect Forest to win this one though. I'm going to say Wolves 1, Forest 2. And that is it, boys, for the very first Premier League predictions on this channel, man. This is going to be a weekly series. Make sure you get in the comments with your predictions for each game. And obviously, as explained in the intro, I'll be adding them up in the comment section. Whoever has the most correct predictions in that game week wins a £5 gift card of their choice. Only a little small reward, but you're working towards the bigger reward, because if you win a game week, that's your point, it's a point towards you. And then the viewer with the most points then, boys, at the end of the season, and obviously this season's going to be a shorter series, because obviously we're only doing it from the halfway point of the league, but we're doing this as a tester, boys, towards the end of the season, and then if it does well, we're going to move it into next season as a full season as well, man. So, yeah, every single Friday, these videos will be uploaded around 1 or 2 p.m. UK time, getting ready for the Premier League weekend, and it gets you boys involved, man, as I say, and yeah, £5 gift voucher for the winner each week, which is a wee small reward for that, but also then you're getting your point towards hopefully building points up every single match week you win against other viewers in the community, and then the winner with the most points at the end of the league season will win a big reward, man. So stay tuned for that one. Thanks for watching, boys. Please do drop a like on the video, boys, if you've enjoyed it, and of course subscribe to FK Sports if you are new. Get yourself on board here, man. Get your predictions in the comments, and until the next one, boys, peace out.